Hey, so today we're going to be planting two roses. One is a bush. I'm not going to try to butcher that name, but you can see there on the tag. The other is a climber. This one is a blaze climbing rose. The reason I'm putting two is I have a small yard and most of it's taken up. But I do live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is a desert climate. We don't get much rain, if any at all, or snow. So one thing that people do around here to make sure their roses are a little hardier and can take the climate is, just like they do in northern climates, plant them a little deeper. Now I'm not saying plant to where you don't see anything on the plant itself. I'm using bare root roses today, and they recommend you soak those for about 12 hours. I did 6 with the fertilizer, so not going to be that long. Now normally you don't do two roses in one hole either, but like I said, limited on space. Oh, before I do put this other one in, I want you to see this pipe right here. Don't know what it goes to. That's another thing when you're planting. If there's something that might cause damage or you don't know what it goes to, unless you have money saved up, just leave it alone and plant next to it. Roses aren't going to break pipes. They're not going to do any damage, so it's safe to plant them here. I always use a little bit of a starter fertilizer, and I did make little mounds inside, just like it says on the instructions. Give that a minute to air out. You don't want to be breathing that in. And unless your land is fertile and constantly fertilized, or you live in a perfect place, which tell me where it is because I might move. No. You do want to amend the soil. I have some composted horse manure. Now there's a lot of people say you don't want to use horse manure because it's too hot, but if it no longer looks like poop, it's been aged well enough. Will not mess your plants up. I've used it for a few years. Oh, and another tip. I know you should see my hand with no glove. You will want to wear gloves when working with roses. They carry bacteria on the tips of the thorns, which can lead to nasty infections and limb loss or even loss of life. So make sure you're always safe first. I know most of the root roses you get aren't going to have this much foliage on them. I got these, I'd say about 2 weeks ago, and then before I could get them in the ground, a snowstorm came and they had already started growing. So I just kept them in the house till it was nice enough. And that's why there's 2 plants in one hole. The back one's a climber that's going to go up the wall. The front one's a bush. 2 different colors. I think it'll make for a nice display. Now, let's just water it in and see what it looks like. Pretty good. And I like to make a bit of a puddle around mine when I plant them. That way the weight of the water will cause any air pockets in the bottom to collapse and take some dirt with it. Might have to do this a couple times, maybe put some more dirt on it, but that's the gist of it.